Oke, bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome back to me, Iman, and also Adrian video. And today video we're going to do a podcast by the title of The Temptation of for Teenagers in Digital Age. And here I'm the host and also Adrian. Please come here. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you
You sit
for
down.
having me, Iman,
You're
in
welcome.
your podcast,
Our
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 podcast.
podcast.
Yes.
So here, my friend, me and Adrian will discussing about what kind of temptation that we face as a teenager in this day. And
You supposed to use it like this or like this? This is fine. Okay.
it's okay. Just use whatever you want.
Okay. It's fine.
Okay. Maybe let's from you first.
Oh, from me.
Yeah.
So, because our topic is temptation,
Yeah.
I think first we have to define what is temptation.
Yes. What is that?
In my opinion, temptation is the feeling of wanting to do something. Like the feeling of wanting, like anything. Like maybe right now you want to not do this podcast, and just play your laptop. Yeah,
Yes.
that's a temptation.
Uh,
But because we need to do this, we prioritize this first because it's the important thing.
yes. This is our task.
And for example, maybe when you're fasting,
Yes.
you got a temptation. You want to eat because you haven't eaten yet. So, in my opinion, that's the simple definition of temptation.
Yes.
Okay, the second thing is teenager.
Okay.
Well, what is teenager, man? I think you know this one.
Before Adrian just told you guys about temptation, now we'll give you the definition on what is teenagers.
Give me
Maybe,
also. I also want to know.
yeah, Adrian don't know teenagers because he's still a kid.
Yes,
He's 7 years old, bro.
continue.
Okay, for the viewers that are not yet teenagers, but if you're an adult, congrats. You just
Congrats.
you
Yay.
just passed the most challenging age
Stages of your
stages
life.
of your human life.
Yes.
So, human, as we know, we're born from our mother, came out, and first become a baby,
Yes.
and then a toddler, and then a kid, and then teenagers, and then adult, and also the last one become elders.
Yes.
Nah,
Of course.
teenagers is the most challenging part of stages in human life. Why?
Why?
Because we face a lot of challenges because like puberty, right?
Oh
And
yeah,
then
yeah. So what makes us adult?
yes, that's what makes us adult.
What?
Still evolving,
Yes. What?
developing spot, acne.
The teenager is what make us either a good adult or a bad adult
Yeah.
based on how we grow up as teenagers, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So sometimes people think teenagers sucks
Because
teen-
it is.
because it was. If you have a good teenage life, congratulations, adults. And also, and also, teenagers as a teenagers, we also decide
Yes.
whether uh,
Whether.
whether you can uh, choose some challenges that you want to face or not.
Yeah, that's the great part of being.
A
That's
teenager.
the deciding factor of being an
Yes,
adult,
yes,
whether you're a good adult or not adult. Okay. So we already defined what is temptation
yes,
and what is teenagers. So now, I think it's time to get to the main topic,
yes,
the beefy one,
yes.
which is the temptation in our teenage years in digital era.
Yeah.
So how about we start with ourselves, with you, Iman? You are a teenager, correct?
Yes.
You are in a digital era, correct?
Yes.
You have many temptation, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, what is a few of those, or maybe one of those you can tell us?
Okay. First of all, my as a student software engineer
Yes.
in IDM boarding school, and I stay here for around almost 2 years in Pamijahan. And the most tempting thing when I study using a laptop is you know, the Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah.
The Wi-Fi is really bad, and it was
Sometimes
terrible
bad.
sometimes. It,
Not
dep
all times.
it depends on the weather, maybe
Yes,
the
yes.
weather factor, and
Could be.
also maybe sometimes there's an avalanche
Yes.
came down and then destroy the cable for for the Wi-Fi,
For like a
and
week.
yeah, and make it weak, and also uh, maybe a rat eating
Yes.
the cable to our access point.
Yes. So what is the temptation you get when you, for example, learning? What do you want to do that is not learning when it's time to learn?
That what I do when not learning.
What do you want to do when you are learning but you cannot do because you are
Oh
learning?
yes, of course is, for example, if we are studying linear,
Yes.
of course we cannot sometime if teacher command to not to do anything like other subject like IT or English, you cannot
Hmm.
do that.
Oh
So
yes,
we cannot continue other tasks while learning a specific subject
of
in
course.
that specific subject. And
You got a temptation too?
to open something.
Oh yes, that's a very common temptation.
Yes.
For example, I also got one wherein of any any learning session that we use laptop. Of course, there is a temptation to just ditch learning and watch something on YouTube. The world is growing around us, but we are in boarding school, so we don't know anything about the outside world, and that makes the temptation to scroll or maybe gather some info, gather some news, watch some YouTube,
Yes.
the
Yes.
news, all of that.
And
Very tempting,
yes.
correct?
And waiting for latest update from Coco Melon, right?
Yes, it's also a big temptation.
Yes. You
So
know, he was not up to date from the LA fires.
I just
It
learned
was
from the
last year,
LA
right? In
fires.
2024. He just know this right now, this
Yes,
year.
that's how we need information.
Yes.
That's why we are
Yes.
so tempted to open
Yes.
other stuff when it's a learning
We must
session.
stay up to
Yes.
date, bro.
So maybe that's the temptation from us. Maybe I could explain or maybe tell you some of the things, the temptation from teenagers outside of IDM.
Yes.
So one of the biggest temptations of the outsiders, not outsiders,
Outsiders.
the teenage
Uh,
outside of IDM,
Teenage outside of um, a normal school, right?
a normal school.
I mean, not boarding school.
Oh yeah, not boarding. So normal, yeah, yeah, yeah. Teenage outside that live in a normal school.
Yes.
Maybe it's to play, and what I mean by play is just having fun with their teenager life.
Yes.
That's a big temptation because
Yes.
when you're in a normal school, you study lessons that is quite frankly boring. Correct?
Yes. And
Like
very common.
yes, IPS, IPA, math.
Even though we only focus, as human, we can maybe only focus on one
On one,
subject,
yeah. So
but we
that's
must learn all of the subject at once. This was
that makes
very
it
frustrating.
boring, which what makes the sensation is very strong to
Yes.
just forget all of those, like let it go all, let it go John the Dre, and you don't care about your grades and
Yes.
just have fun with life. I mean, you're
Yeah.
still young, correct?
Yes. Correct. Very correct.
I mean that that is a big temptation, one of the biggest temptation that the teenage that lives in a normal school face.
Yes.
You never lived in a normal school, right?
I ever.
In your teenage years.
Oh yeah, never.
Yeah, you always in a boarding. So I know you maybe are not very familiar with this.
Yeah. He see when junior high school don't go to boarding. Instead, me and Adrian have a different junior high school teenage life.
Yes,
I'm
we
in
have
boarding.
different
He in
experience.
a normal school.
And the temptation is very different,
Yeah,
correct?
very different.
Okay, another temptation that we face, or maybe other teenagers face in outside of boarding school or in a normal school, is maybe, can you think of one, Iman?
I don't know.
Or maybe there's one, having a girlfriend.
Oh yes,
Because you know it's more normalized in today's world. Having a girlfriend
it's common, bro.
is common,
It's
very common.
common thing. If in boarding school,
No,
maybe
no. If the girlfriend outside, it's
yes,
fine.
it's fine.
If it's inside the boarding school, it's not fine.
It's not fine. It's terrible. If,
It's
if a boy with a boy is
no, it cannot. It's not temptation. It's mind problem.
mm,
But the outside teenagers really have a big temptation because they are
yes.
hitting puberty and all.
Ah,
You know, the temptation on getting a girlfriend and
and
experiencing love. You know.
experiencing other stuff like doing
Yeah.
smoke and
Yeah.
then uh, becoming a thug.
Like Tupac.
Yeah, like Tupac.
Yeah, very cool guy.
Yes,
Unfortunately, he died,
he always used his seat belt.
and he resists any temptation
Yes,
except being a thug.
yes,
But he doesn't smoke, doesn't play with girls,
mm,
and he's a good, not a very good role model, but he's
yes,
cool.
yes, yes,
So that's a few of the temptation Iman mentioned is also a big problem, like smoking, like being a thug, uh, being too what fixated on your appearance is also a big temptation to look
yes,
cool, you know. And all of those is apparently a problem, Iman.
mm,
And all of the temptation in our teenage years, if we manage to get on with it, if we manage to live with our ideals and values and resisting those temptation, yeah, inshallah, our adulthood will be a great one,
in,
an amazing one.
yeah, inshallah.
And I think I'm really sorry, but I think I have another schedule after this, Iman.
Yes,
I'm very sorry. I'm a busy guy.
are you sure?
Yes, I'm very busy.
You looks like not a busy guy right now.
I'm busy. I need to go to another meeting right now.
Oh, what kind
Yes.
of meeting?
I cannot answer your question right now because it's
Private,
getting,
private.
yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you for the explanation from Adrian, and I hope from watching this, you guys, teenage people,
Yes.
teenage kid, who are maybe just entering the puberty time and also facing a lot of challenges, you can maybe fix your life.
Yes. I hope you guys
So
good luck
yeah,
with
so
your
you
teenage
guys,
life.
so you guys have a better adult time.
Yeah, resist all the temptation.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much, Adrian, for the time.
Thank you for
And
inviting me. Invite
and
me
I
again.
and I'm so sorry for our mistake. And
Yes.
thank you again. And as I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.